Additional warning, the pictures and videos I share may be triggering, so once again, viewer discretion is advised. Jacksonville Fire and Rescue Department responded around 6:17 p.m. to a call of an unresponsive infant, where the baby boy was rushed to UF Hospital. Arrest reports would read that the baby boy was very thin, emaciated, weighing only 7 pounds at 5 months old. He had sunken cheeks, his stomach was caved in, and his ribs were protruding from his little body. The first 3 months, he lived with his father, but his father was moving out of state, and his mother, 23-year-old Tania Nicole Mcgowan, would continue in their son's care. After leaving his father's home, he would never see a doctor again, and what you need to understand is, again, this baby is 5 months old, only staying 3 months with his father and then 2 months with his mother. Tania said she noticed that her son was slimming down, but he thought that he was getting taller. The medical examiners also said that there was no evidence of food in the child's stomach. He was very dehydrated and extremely malnourished. Tania was arrested on child abuse and child neglect charges. Her son would soon die. The charges were upgraded to murder and aggravated manslaughter. An officer was sent to the home on Duval Road with written consent from Tania. Entering the home, there was barely any furniture, a pack-and-play and a bassinet. There were only 2 bottles of baby formula inside the apartment. Tania claimed on December 10th, she placed the baby down to sleep around 8 p.m. She didn't check on him until midnight, where he appeared to be asleep. Then she went to bed. When she checked on him 2 p.m. the next day, he was unresponsive and cold to the touch. Detectives spoke to the apartment management and learned that there was CCTV footage that there was abuse involving him, the baby, her son. There was also another child in a clubhouse. I guess this is some type of area on the apartment complex, and they never really said who the child was. I was assuming it was a resident of the complex. I could be wrong, but I haven't found any information again on who this child was. In this footage, Tania was slapping, twisting the face of her son. She was hitting him. She would put blankets over him and hit him. She slammed him against furniture, and she covered his face with a large pillow and walked away. If she did this in public, knowing that she was being recorded by the apartment complex, we can only not want to imagine what she did to her son behind closed doors. I personally didn't want to see the video. The description was enough for me. Looking through Tania's phone, detectives could see how quickly the baby's weight was declining. Tania Nicole Mcgowan is being held on a $1.5 million bond in Duval County Jail. I came across a post believed to be written by the father, and here is just a little bit of what he had written. Quote, "It hurts me to say this, but my pride and joy is gone. If you know me, I was happy to be a father. I used to tell my mama how good of a father I would be, but I failed my son. I was selfish and left him with a person that only seen him as money," end quote. He went on to say that everyone loved him and that he had been ignoring his family because he feels ashamed. He blames himself for what happened. He warns people to pay attention to the ones that they lay with. He ignored the warning signs. He said his son didn't do anything but be a baby. He also says his son didn't die in vain and that he will get justice for him. He refers to his baby as Mecca. I believe that is his name. And I definitely hope justice is served fully for baby Mecca. And my condolence to the father and everyone who loved this baby boy. It's terrible. It's tragic. It's disgusting. You're 23 and you don't know that your baby is way thinner than he should be, that his weight had declined 8 weeks prior to him coming into your life. You didn't know that. You did know that. You did. And you didn't care. You didn't care at all. You were sick? Definitely. You were selfish? Definitely. And I believe in some kind of twisted, disgusting way that you got off on being able to do whatever you wanted to do to this child because he couldn't fight back. He couldn't tell anyone what was going on, but anybody who can clearly see him should have known what was going on. But she had him for 8 weeks. She could have kept him away for all we knew for 8 weeks. And this is horrible. And I do hope she never, ever gets out of prison. Justice for Mecca.